Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wind Down Wednesday. So I want to ask you about last night for a moment, okay? After dinner was done, after the day's tasks were mostly checked off, what showed up for you? What showed up for you? Was it the mental inventory? I should prep tomorrow's lunch. I need to remember to stretch. Did I drink enough water today? I should probably do that evening skincare routine I keep forgetting. Any of that sound familiar? Or maybe it was the correction mode. Okay, these are the correction mode examples. I ate too much at dinner. I didn't move enough today. I should stay up and knock out a few more things. Correction mode. Here's what I know after years, y'all, of working with brilliant women navigating midlife. Like you, like me. Nighttime is when the inner drill sergeant clocks in for her shift. Okay, we know who that inner drill sergeant is. We all know. We all have one. And tonight I want to show you why that drill sergeant, no matter how well-intentioned, is the exact wrong employee for the evening hours. So we need to fire her. She has to go. Because y'all listen, your body has been trying to tell you effort is the wrong lever at night. The wrong one. So let's start with the physiology, because this isn't about willpower or personal flaws, y'all. Your body has a circadian rhythm for cortisol, your primary stress hormone, okay? In a well-regulated system, cortisol peaks in the morning to help you wake up and face the day, right? Then it should gradually decline throughout the day, bottoming out at night so melatonin can rise and you can sleep. But y'all, here's what happens when you've been running on the cortisol wired metabolic phenotype, or when you're stuck in what I call the self-management Olympics, okay? Your evening cortisol does not drop properly, okay? Instead, you get a secondary spike. And with that spike comes a particular kind of mental energy, not the creative, regenerative kind. No, this is the scanning kind, the vigilance kind, the what did I miss? What should I be doing? What needs fixing kind, okay? This isn't happening because you're anxious, y'all. It's happening because your physiology is still in threat assessment mode, okay? Threat assessment mode. And here's where it gets really interesting for women over 40, especially those of us who are navigating perimenopause, menopause, or postmenopause, progesterone, which is our calming, promoting hormone, right? It's often declining. Progesterone is what's supposed to help you feel safe enough to rest. When it's low, your nervous system doesn't get the all clear signal, okay? So you are running on a cortisol pattern that stays alert, right? And a progesterone deficit that whispers it's not safe to let your guard down. Now, the evening becomes the time when you try to out effort your own physiology. Okay, so you think, if I just organize tomorrow perfectly, if I just do this one more productive thing, if I just correct today's mistakes, then I can rest. Y'all, that's not how your nervous system works, okay? So let's talk about what's actually needed after the sun goes down, So I need you to hear this, okay? I need you to hear this distinction really clear, because this is where most intelligent, high-achieving women often get tripped up, okay? Your body does not need more discipline at night. It needs more safety. Let me say that again, because it goes against everything that we've been taught, right? Your body does not need more discipline at night. It needs more safety. Discipline is a daytime tool. Discipline says, here's the structure, here's the boundary, here's the input that moves you toward a goal. Discipline works when your nervous system has enough resources, when your cortisol is appropriately elevated, when your blood sugar is stable, when you have metabolic bandwidth. But at night, after you've already spent your nervous system budget for the day, discipline becomes a stressor, okay? A stressor. Every I should becomes a micro dose of threat. Every self-correction becomes evidence to your body that you're still not good enough, still not safe, still not done. Here's what your body actually needs at night. The signal that the hunting and gathering is over. Y'all, I said hunter and gathering. In ancestral terms, y'all, nighttime was when you'd return to your people, you sit by the fire, eat, tell stories, and rest. Listen, your nervous system knew the work is done for today. You survived. You can let down your guard, right? But in our modern lives, y'all, especially for those of us running businesses, managing households, caring for others, we never send that signal. We just keep hunting and gathering, but in different forms. Answering emails at night, planning for tomorrow, optimizing ourselves. Safety after dark means your nervous system receives this message: the productive day is over. You are no longer required to produce, perform, or improve. You are simply allowed to be. To be. That's not indulgence. That's not letting yourself go. That's the metabolic requirement for repair. All right. So let's get specific about what happens when you keep trying to effort your way through the evening hours, right? All right. First and foremost, you block the cortisol melatonin handoff. Okay? Think of like football, handoff. Melatonin, your sleep hormone, can only rise when cortisol drops. Every time you engage in self-correction, problem solving, or productivity mode at night, you're activating your sympathetic nervous system. That keeps cortisol elevated, which means melatonin cannot do its job. And here's what most people don't realize, y'all. Melatonin is not just about feeling sleepy. Melatonin is a powerful antioxidant. It's involved in immune function, cellular repair, and even glucose metabolism. When you short circuit your melatonin production, you're not just losing sleep quality, you are losing the entire regenerative cascade that's supposed to happen while you sleep. Secondly, you spike your overnight blood sugar, okay? When you're in sympathetic activation at night, even from mental stress, even from just pushing through one more task, your liver starts dumping stored glucose into your bloodstream. Your body thinks you need fuel because you're clearly still in action mode. This means you go to bed with elevated blood sugar, which triggers an insulin response, which can cause a blood sugar crash around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, which wakes you up with your heart pounding, and then you wonder why you can't sleep through the night. Right? Listen, for women dealing with the insulin inflamed or cortisol wired phenotypes, evening effort is literally dysregulating your blood sugar overnight. And third, y'all, you steal resources from repair and hormone production. Here's something a lot of people never consider. Your body makes most of its hormones while you sleep. Growth hormone, testosterone. Yeah, women, y'all, we need that too. The conversion of T4 to active T3 thyroid hormone. But all these processes, y'all, require parasympathetic dominance. the rest and digest state of your nervous system. When you maintain effort and vigilance into the evening, you stay in sympathetic dominance. You never shift gears. And your body has to choose. Do I use tonight's resources for survival mode or repair and hormone production? And I will tell you, survival wins every single time. So you wake up the next morning with the same hormonal issues. Listen, the same ones you're trying to fix, wondering why your protocols aren't working, when the real problem is that you're not letting your body shift into the state where those protocols can actually land, okay? You're applying inputs all day and then blocking the absorption window all night. So what do we do instead? Well, I want to give you a simple somatic, okay? A somatic cue, a phrase, basically, that you can return to whenever you notice the evening effort pattern starting to kick in. Okay? Y'all ready? Here it is. Nothing needs to be earned tonight. Y'all say it with me. Nothing needs to be earned tonight. Your rest doesn't need to be earned. Your worthiness doesn't need to be earned. Your right to simply exist without productivity doesn't need to be earned, okay? So when that familiar thought arrives, I should do this, I need to prep that, I have to fix this, I want you to pause. I want you to take a pause and place your hand on your heart or on your belly, okay? And then I want you to say, nothing needs to be earned tonight. Nothing needs to be earned tonight. And then notice what happens in your body. You might feel resistance at first, y'all. That's normal. Your nervous system has been running the earning program, is what I want to say. The earning program for a long time. But underneath that resistance, there's often a softening. A small exhale, a subtle drop in your shoulders, y'all. That softening is your body saying, thank you. I've been waiting for permission to stop. Now practice this cue. Let it become your evening boundary. Not a boundary against the world, but a boundary against your own inner drill sergeant. Tell her to shut up. Now, here's what I've learned, y'all, from working with women, y'all, hundreds of women in midlife, like myself. We are incredibly good at applying inputs. We can nail the morning routine. We can dial in the meal timing. We can follow the supplement protocol. We can show up for the movement practice, right? We can do all those things. But we are often terrible. We are often terrible at creating the conditions where those inputs can actually work. And the most critical condition, y'all, nervous system downregulation in the evening. Inside of our community, the Nourish and Flow Circle, y'all, online, we don't just talk about what to eat or when to move. We talk about how to stabilize the system so that what you're doing during the day can actually land, okay? But here's the thing, y'all. We don't apply inputs at night. We stabilize the system so the inputs can land. That's the work. That's the shift from self-management to physiological partnership. Now, if you're tired of efforting your way through protocols that don't seem to stick, if you're exhausted, y'all, from the constant self-correction loop, if you're ready to learn how to work with your nervous system instead of overriding it, then I invite you to join us inside Nourish and Flow, okay? But first, I want you to take my free 2-minute gut hormone pattern quiz, if you haven't done so already. listen, this quiz is going to help you identify which metabolic phenotype you are working with now. And then I want you to consider joining us in the Nourish and Flow Circle. It's online. Y'all, this is where we dive deeper into this kind of work every day, every month, okay? Tonight, y'all, I want you to practice one thing. The evening has arrived when the urge to fix and optimize and self-correct shows up, y'all. One thing you want to do, just place your hand on your heart or your belly and whisper to yourself. Nothing needs to be earned tonight. Let your body hear you. Let your body hear you in that whisper. Let your nervous system receive the message. Let the day be over, okay? Because you are not a problem to be solved at night. You are a system that needs to be stabilized so that tomorrow's input, tomorrow's nourishment, tomorrow's movement, tomorrow's joy can actually find a home in your cells. Y'all, rest is not laziness. Rest is the metabolic requirement for everything that you're trying to build. Okay? So thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Take care.